Before I say anything, let me say one thing. Just simple. If this team had a quarterback, we would have won this game. And not only would we have won this game, we would have dominated it. Offense was clicking. The receivers were catching balls. They were getting open. They were doing what they had to do. Jennings had a slow start but picked it up in the second half. Our quarterback, the same fucking problem we've had for fucking 10 years now since Rich Gannon. It just doesn't end. Matt McGloin is fucking trash, alright? Anything good I said about Matt McGloin, I take it back right now. He proved what he's really worth. He's a fucking interception machine, and I don't ever want to see him wearing a Raiders jersey ever again. Simple as that. Well, I know I'm going to get a lot of dislikes probably. A lot of people are going to tell me, oh, he put up 31 points. First of all, he gave the Chiefs 28 fucking points. Alright? He gave the Chiefs 28 out of their 56 points. Alright? Another thing I want to blame for this game, the coaching staff. I don't want to fire anybody. I'm not an idiot. I don't want to fire any of these coaches. I say we keep them all. Keep both coordinators. Keep the head coach. I'm not too sure about the special teams coordinator. But this game, they lost it in the first quarter. They started off completely fucked up. First play of the game, Jamal Charles gets a fucking screen. The defense did not show up today. Simple as that. Defense was fucking sleeping. I'm not even watching the game anymore. It's still on. It's like a good 5 minutes left. I'm watching the fucking Cowboys and Packers right now. I got DeMarco Murray on my fantasy team, and I'm more concentrated on that now than my fucking shitty team getting embarrassed on CBS right now. I mean, you take 56 points at home. That's just ridiculous. 28 of those points, like I said, they were given by Matt McGloin. A lot of stupid Raider fans out there saying, oh, the defense gave up 56 points. Worst defense we ever had. First of all, the defense did not give up 56 points, alright? The defense gave up 28. The offense gave them 28 points. When your offense gives up 28 points worth of turnovers, it's just very, very ridiculous. The defense gave up 28 points. The offense gave them 28 points. Together it's 56. We scored 31. If McGloin wasn't playing, we could have even scored more if we had a good quarterback. The thing I'm more pissed about is that Terrell Pryor is even worse. He may have not been picked off today, but he looked lazy, he looked trashy, he looked like a bum. Simple as that. Pryor was no better than McGloin. We don't have a quarterback. Simple as that. We're gonna head into Qualcomm looking like jokes next week. I don't know. This team is fucking so fucking irritating to watch. We get right back in the game, 31-35. I'm sitting here thinking we're gonna come back, and then I just remember for 1 second, oh yeah, we're the fucking Oakland Raiders. There's no comeback for this team. It doesn't exist. I think we gotta draft a quarterback in the first round. That's kind of a no-brainer after watching this game. I'm liking A.J. McCarron, Teddy Bridgewater, of course, but I don't think we're gonna get the first pick. We do have a good chance of getting one of the top 4 picks this year. So I'm liking A.J. McCarron though. I don't know. I want a pocket passer for this team, and McCarron's looking like one of the better pocket passes in the draft. I got kicked out of this Raiders group on Facebook because this dumb fuck was trying to argue with me. He was trying to say that the players were the reason that we were fucking up in the first half. You know, when you prepare for a game correctly, that game is close. When you lose a close game, the few points you missed out on was executing problems on the players. All the close games we lost this year, a lot of them, we could blame those on the players. But the Jets blew us out. Well, we scored a bunch of points in garbage time and ended up losing by 10, but they blew us out basically. Denver blew us out. The Eagles blew us out, and the Chiefs just demolished us today, alright? Those are games where we were not prepared. I'm going to blame this game on the coaching staff. I don't give a shit what anybody says. The coaching staff was not prepared for this game. They were not prepared in the first quarter. They did a hell of a job getting the team shaped up offensively in the second half, but really, we were just trash. I mean, I'm just really pissed off at McGloin right now. Really, I blame this whole game on McGloin. Really, on McGloin and Pryor. Another thing I got pissed off about, right when McGloin started getting a little hot in the third quarter, when we came in right away, then we get back, we stop the Chiefs and get the ball back in position to take the lead, or to score another touchdown, and maybe try to take the lead. And what do? What do? They bring in Terrell Pryor. You should have brought Terrell Pryor in when McGloin threw 2 interceptions in the first half. But no, you wanted to keep McGloin in then. You wanted to keep McGloin playing then so he could throw another interception. There was actually a couple of drop picks by the Chiefs today. We were lucky he didn't throw 5 or 6. Terrell Pryor comes in now. McGloin has a hell of a drive to start the second half. Finally, I think he's clicking now. I think he's snapped out of the turnovers. I think he's got it going. And what do? They put him on the fucking sideline. These coaches look like dumb shits today, alright? I don't want to fire anybody. I'm sick of firing coaches. But these guys look like fucking idiots today. All 3 of them. Jason Tarver called a blitz on 3rd and 19. 3rd and fucking 19 and you call a blitz. I could call better plays than that. You call man coverage. Cover 2 when you're on 3rd and 19. Keep 2 safeties in the backfield. Make sure they don't go on the deep ball. And have the corners play one-on-one with the receivers. Make sure nothing happens. But what do? They blitz it. Alex Smith throws a screen. And what do you know? How many screens did we fuck up on today? Our coach just did not know how to handle screens. He did not tell McGloin either how to throw the ball away. When McGloin threw that first interception, he already threw at least 5 risky passes. The coach has got to tell him, don't force the pass. Offensive coordinator particularly, do not force the pass. Don't force passes in the NFL. You get intercepted, especially against the Chiefs defense. And what does he do? He forces the pass again. 2 interceptions now. By this time, we'd all expect the coach to fucking say something by now. But what happens? He comes out, throws a 3rd fucking interception. By now, we would think we're never going to see McGloin throw up. I didn't even think McGloin would come back in the game by this point. But he did. And he had a hell of a drive. Then what do? We take him out. Smart move. We bring in Terrell fucking Pryor, who did not take first team reps. He looks like shit. I'm not even sure we scored on that drive. I think we did, but it's stupid, really. It's incredibly stupid. The coaching staff did not handle this game well today. They did not inspire anybody out there, right? If anybody wants to criticize me for blaming the coaching staff, I defend the coaches every fucking week, alright? I get off on our fans for asking to fire these guys. I don't want to fire anybody, alright? I never said fire anybody, alright? I am pissed at them for how they've given up on the season. I'm pissed about that. I mean, you play your divisional rivals. We had a chance to win this game. Big time. After being down 35-17 in the first half, we find a way to come back and nearly take the lead. And then we just gave them 28 points from fucking turnovers. That is what shitty teams do. That is what joke teams do. This is ridiculous. I understand why all of our fans want Dennis Allen's ass out of here. I understand exactly why. He's inexperienced. He hasn't made many good decisions recently. But you got to think about what he did earlier in the season. We had a number of games where we were a player or 2 away from winning them, and giving those games away. And we were even in playoff contention at one point. So just gotta hope next season we draft that right quarterback. We don't get a bust again. We hope we gotta fill this defense up with depth, and we gotta get things going. Or I'm just gonna give up on this team for this year. Really, I'm not sure what the final score is. Right? I don't even want to check. I'm just really pissed off. Offensive play calling wasn't good either. Greg Olsen calls a fucking a pass play on 1st and goal at the 10-yard line. You don't call a passing play on 1st and goal at the 10-yard line, because if it's incomplete, you're going to be on 2nd and 10. Why not run the football, get 3 or 4 yards, and then be on 2nd and 7, 2nd and 6, then you pass the ball? Oh yeah, I forgot, you don't got a brain. Really, the play calling was... I feel like the coaches just fucking lost it today. This better not happen again. This team is an embarrassment, really. And I'm a New York Mets fan. I was actually born in New York. Came to California. I was like 5 or 6. Fuck the Jets though, and the Giants. I hate those teams. I came here. I wasn't really a football fan coming over here, and then I heard about the Raiders, and then that was my team. Chose them over those New York teams. But it's just frustrating, you know. I had to hear it from my family when we lost to both of them this year. I'm a New York Mets fan, and baseball season's coming back, and I'm looking forward to that, really. I'm starting to not give a shit about football anymore right now. Alright guys, well, I might do a preview video for San Diego. I don't even know if it's worth it anymore. If you guys, if I get a lot of ratings on this video, a lot of comments, and a lot of action on this video, I'll make another one for the San Diego game. But if this video is like nothing big, there's no point in making another one because the season's done. It's in the books. Alright guys, take it easy. Try not to take this loss too hard. I almost broke my wall. Peace out, Raider Nation.